you are continuing in your line.
Absolutely. You know, that is what inspired me to start this brand. When I thought I was going to retire 10 years ago, I said, well, I can think of something really special to do. And I thought, it's right in front of me. Can I bring all these vintage bags back with that same old world craftsmanship, just like you see, stamping a logo, burning the edges of the leather because it's all hand cut, or like you see on all of my bags, using a single stitch machine, hand burnishing all the staining on the bags, or if I'm braiding something to be by hand, having leather on the front, the back of a strap, on the bottom of it, in the collar, using jewelry grade hardware on whether it's for the snaps, the studs, the rings, whatever, and putting leather on the back of the flaps. I mean, just absolutely all the detail, because there are so many bags out there, Suzanne, that women think they're buying a leather bag, that means it's leather bag. It doesn't mean that. It means it's 51% leather and probably a lot of fake leather and probably a lot of poor quality leather as well. This is top grain. I can show you all the hides that we have, that we use and we cut up. We show that all the time, because a lot of people don't show that because they can't show that. If they showed you that, they would show them processing these hides with, you know, fake embossing and all these things. This is the grain of the cow that you're looking at. On this distressed leather, look at that. You could, that vegetable tan leather there, that is the actual top hide of the leather. And there's just all the hand cutting and all that. So you're getting that in this today's special as well, with all of that leather, that strap with the leather on both sides, all of it handcrafted, and all with all that space and room and functionality. But look at that X-Acto knife. It's just crazy. Look at that full hide of leather that they just roll out on a table and they cut it out. So it's, look at the trim on that. That's that vegetable tan leather.
Just stunning.
And that is the same leather you would see if you were in Italy. You know how a lot of people go to like Florence because they want to get the Italian leather bags? That is the exact same leather there, but of course it's 2-3 times the amount of money. Well, not on this today special, forget that. I'm just saying of the normal price.
Right, right, oh, absolutely. And I want to show you something too, because again, I use this as a comparison. Now, it's not the exact match. I'm going to show you the English Country Garden, excuse me, the English Country Garden wristlet. Okay, here's the English Country Garden wristlet. The good news is, watch you guys, I can pop, this comes off if you want.
There you go,
but look at it, totally fits in there. Do we have all of them? I can grab them all.
Yes.
So it fits in there, right, which is great, but here's the scoop. These, if you want to pick it up, they're absolutely available. They're beautiful. We sold several hundred last hour alone, right? Unzips, gorgeous, all the detail we love, right? This is $99.75. Our today's special, and I'll put it side by side, thank you. Our today's special, look at this, is $99.99. So we're talking, I think, 24 cents more. And look at the difference. I mean, look at all the organization, the size that you're getting. There's so much more work and leather that goes into this. Now, this is a fabulous price. Patricia works very hard to give us the best prices she can on all of her pieces. And for a wallet that's going to last you for decades, it's certainly worth the $99.75. So I just do that so you can really get an idea of how good this today's special is, because I think sometimes it gets lost in translation. And I think this is a great example of the value you're getting here. And the important point is, it's only for today, and that's it. If you don't pick it up today, unfortunately, it will not be available. And at this rate, it will be sold out early. This is not going to make it all day long, because we've sold how many at this point, Allison? I don't even know at this point. Almost. We're about to hit 3,000 ordered in just tonight's show. So that does not bode well for the entire day. So we've got the beautiful, beautiful Victoria Garden. This is the English Country Garden. Those are the two prints. Then the brand new distressed colors, which are gorgeous. This is gonna be your beautiful blue, your goldenrod, your cognac. And I wanna stop on the oxblood, because again, if you wanna do the wristlet, look how pretty this combination is. This is, I think we're calling it, Patricia, I know it's Baroque, right? Or
brocade.
Brocade, that's right.
Brocade.
This is the wristlet, and it's brocade. I can't spit it out tonight. Brocade, right?
Brocade.
Brocade.
Exactly.
look how pretty that is back to the cognac, or excuse me, the oxblood. Isn't that gorgeous? So again, ask about these. If you're thinking about shopping and you want to get the wristlet to go back to them, we certainly have got some options for you. All right, so Patricia, I would also love you to talk about your prints, because people worry, oh my goodness, it's a print. Will that fade?
No. It's going to stay just like that as long as you have it. This is not like a screen print on top. This is a process that took me years to learn, and I learned it from like a third generation tannery in Santa Croce, Italy. I spent, just a very long time with him, a beautiful man. And these prints are, the way they're put on here, then there's a finish over them. So it's going to look like this from time for years to come, but you can also still see the grain of the leather, and you can feel the grain of the leather. That's what I love it. When you feel these printed bags, it feels like butter. All this leather, the finishes on them are just impeccable. You're just gonna love it. It feels like that. You know that pair of boots that you get, that's an all leather boots that you pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for, and you get it and you wear them for years and years, and how they break in. A handbag is no different when you have that same kind of great leather. It's going to have a beautiful wear to it, that the wear just makes it look better. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You don't worry about messing it up at all. Let it just take its natural course. So this isn't a bag you have to baby. You can wear it whenever you want to wear it, in the rain, in the snow, whatever. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, really
just enjoy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it, because you ever, like one time when I first moved down here, I thought, you know what, I'm going to get a really expensive bag. And I was just going to treat myself to it, because I really love handbags so much. So I bought it. I've literally taken it out one time. It panics me because I don't want to ruin it. It's the biggest waste of money.
Right.
I'm not going to sell it. I don't want to get rid of it, but I never carry it. And that makes me very, very sad. You do not have to baby her bags, but what you're getting for this price is a quality like those bags. You will be so pleasantly surprised when you open the box and you get that first hand on it, and you're like, oh yeah, smells right. And then you start to feel it and touch it, and then really examine all the little petite details on here, because again, she makes such fine quality. And I know you probably bought a bag that's around 99 bucks, 79, 89, 99. First time it got out in the rain, or you really took it on a trip, it all fell apart, or was made a whole bunch of cardboard, or was really poor leather. Maybe it stained your clothing when it got wet, when you got wet in a rainstorm. None of that will ever happen. You're really buying a level that's so far superior than the price. So understand that. I think that's so important to understand, because you probably bought some other bags that aren't great at $99. Or maybe you buy bags that are several $1,000s. You will find that equivalent quality in a Patricia Nash bag. You truly will. And it's a bag you will carry for years. It's not that 5-minute bag, where you bought it to match an outfit. No, this is literally going to be with you for the next 10, 20, maybe 30 years, and you're going to love it and carry it with such great pride. And again, Patricia, thank you for doing a crossbody, because right now I believe, and they have been, it's a trend that crossbodies are so sporty, and I just don't think they're pretty. They're very flat, and quite frankly, I think they're kind of ugly. I love it that you did a really feminine, beautiful crossbody and elevated the style of crossbodies.
I agree with you. I've been really disappointed too when I see out there all the crossbodies that look either sporty or flat, or they're just, I hate to say it, but they look cheap.
Yes.
There's no reason you can't have a designer handbag to be a crossbody bag. Something with the kind of quality that looks like, wow, where'd you get that bag? That you can see it. You could see it in this leather when you wear it. You're gonna know it. Other people are gonna know it. I don't usually wear things or buy things because I wonder what other people are going to think about it. But I must admit, it feels good when someone says, oh, I love your handbag. Where'd you get it? Not because my name's on it, because they recognize the beauty of it, the quality of it, just how it looks on a person. And this is one of those bags that, again, no one will ever believe you spent $99 on this bag, at least they're watching HSN, because it's just such a beautiful quality leather. Look at the strap. I mean, That strap is comparable to a belt. How much would you pay for a leather belt?
Right.
You know, really, when you think about it, because that's that full hide leather on both the front of the strap and on the back of the strap. So that is all full grain leather just on the strap. That strap is a 21 to 23 inch drop on there. Think about that. So that could go around your waist. Right?
True, yeah.
So how much would you pay for a belt? So I say that just because when you start to put all the components together of this bag and then see the price of it, it is pretty impressive. And I just think it's one of those things to invest in that you're going to love, or if you want to give it as a gift, because we talked earlier, Suzanne, about the fact that with the holiday season and a shortage in some stores that you're going to see, or less choices, I should say, this could be a great gift to put in your closet. When the time comes, you won't have a hard time figuring out who to give it to, because you could give it to your grandmother, your mother, your sister, your best friend, whatever, your daughter. I mean, it's one of those bags that so many women would appreciate and use, really use.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, Patricia. It is. It's something that you'll use constantly, too. You know, a lot of times, and again, I am a huge handbag girl. I always say, I don't care if my weight goes up or down, I can always rock a great shoe and a great handbag. Now, unfortunately, the shoe part is not necessarily true anymore. I can't rock the highest shoes I used to wear, but I collect handbags. I really do. And the vast majority kind of sit in my closet, and I pull them out to match an outfit or a special occasion or whatever it might be. But the go-to is the crossbody. You know, this is one that's not the one that sits in your closet and you only use it 2 or 3 times a year because it happens to look right with that outfit. This is the one that goes with everything. And I think the reason why the print is so popular, along with the oxblood, is the oxblood is so traditional and rich and expensive looking. This looks like a bag that you spent a ton of money on. It's just that great traditional color. I think why the florals are so popular is because you can incorporate so many colors into your wardrobe. I could have put on several different outfits tonight and it all would have worked back to either one of the florals, but I especially love this Victorian style with the beautiful roses. Now here's the story. Again, if you want the oxblood or you're going for the Victorian garden, you want to get those tonight. Please don't go to sleep without them, because again, this show repeats itself many times overnight, and so these will be both pretty darn limited. And I know my producer Allison said the oxblood absolutely won't make it through the rest of the day. There's no way, because these two are the vast majority of the 3,200 we've sold. Okay, let me tell you about the coin wallet, just because I just think it's so cute. Over 1,000 of you picked up the coin wallet. We've already